Hello out there. How's everybody doing? And welcome to the State of Joe. I'm your host, Joe Santiago. Now, out there in the world, we're seeing a lot of distracted people looking down at their phones and their gadgets and all their technological stuff, and they are going brainless. Basically, they're in a trance, and nobody's talking to each other anymore. They're just texting and they're out at like social gatherings, restaurants, and whatnot, and they're not even talking to each other. They're just texting people right around them when they can be going up, talking to them in a conversation, conversing, having a discussion. No, that's not happening. People are isolated on their phones now, just doing what that phone wants them to do. So everywhere you see, they're all looking down, and it's just really depressing. And at work, oh God, it's real bad. People are really distracted by their phones. There's no enforcement in a lot of places to get off their phones. So it's just people will just stop, look at their phones, do some stuff on their phones on work time when other people are running around that don't carry their phones like me normally. And once in a great while I will, but I usually don't have my phone on me. So I don't sit there and whip out the phone and start do and looking down at the phone like something's wrong with my brain. So basically, according to supportivecareaba.com, the average human's attention span is just a mere 8.25 seconds, which is less than the average goldfish attention span, by the way, which is a whopping 9 seconds. So we don't even have the attention of a goldfish. That's where we're at right now, and it's decreasing. The average human attention span decreased by almost 25% between the year 2000 and 2015. A study conducted by Microsoft in 2015 that showed basically the span has dropped 4.25 seconds from the total of 12 seconds back in 2000. It used to be 12 seconds. So we're getting lower attention spans as we keep using these devices and gadgets and phones and whatnot. So in the Microsoft study, that's what they found. Also, the percentage of people today who forget their own birthdays is at 7%. Also, the wiseall.com website says the average office worker will check their email inbox 30 times every hour. That's every 2 minutes, by the way. And average smartphone users pick up their phone to check it more than 1,500 times a week, taking up 3 hours and 16 minutes every day just checking their phones. It's taking up all that time. In addition, 59% of senior executives would rather watch a video than read text when both are available. They'd rather watch a video. Also, the average internet page visit lasts less than 1 minute. And often users leave web pages in just 10 to 20 seconds because they have no attention span anymore. And looking forward to our future leadership, basically, these are the people that are going to be leading us. A lot of these younger people on their phones. I mean, this is a sad thing, a sad state of affairs here. ExplodingTopics.com reports that back in 2015, the average American every day that figure rose. Well, the average American teen aged 13 to 18 logged in 6 hours and 40 minutes of screen time every day. That figure rose to 7 hours and 22 minutes in 2019 and sits at 8 hours and 39 minutes as of 2021. 8 hours and 39 minutes of screen time a day. A lot of the time, wasting time watching frivolous things and ads and just wasting time on stuff that doesn't matter. And that means that since just 2015, the average screen time for teens has increased by a jump of 1 hour and 59 minutes. So we have a lot of this stuff going on, folks. These people are on their phones all the time. They're really bad. They're really out of control with it. It's like they're under a spell or a trance, and they're just like, oh, my phone. Oh, this is so great. Yeah, my phone. My phone. It's so awesome. It's a phone. All right. It's not it's a computer. I get it. And people are letting people go on their phones at work and in places they shouldn't. And it's just, first of all, it's rude. It's rude to have your phone always out and stuff. I don't know why this is accepted all of a sudden. Well, I kind of do, because they keep us so poor and like, well, now you can get free Obama phones or whatever you want, but like they keep us so limited with the information. You got like you know, it's something like 5 organizations we get our news from. All the news around the world, it's like 5 organizations that give us the news, or in the country. So like you got limited news, limited viewpoints. You have to go along to get along. You have to not you have to be careful and walk softly, because you don't want to offend anybody, because that's politically correctness now, and everyone's a social media warrior now, and like they're keyboard commandos behind their keyboards, toughest people in the world, and in real life they're not really that tough, and that's just the way it is. So people are very distracted. It's doing a number on the youth, and especially little kids. Like I'll see like little kids on their phones too, and like, because I work in a grocery store, and like, I mean, these kids are like really, really getting angry, like very angry when they don't have their phone, or something happens, or they're taken away from them or something. I mean, they're getting very angry, and I'm worried about anger issues from phone and different problems when you take the phone away. They're gonna go through withdrawal, and they're gonna literally like they're gonna be flipping out and doing things, and just these kids are getting angry. I mean, angry over a lot. You can't, of course, you can't hit your kids anymore, so they're on the phone. You can't. I mean, you could take their phone away. That would be probably end a lot of the. But like, I mean, it's a weird situation. But so anyway, everybody's on their phones, and it's just a distracted nation, a distracted world, and the whole world is on their phones. They're mesmerized by this device, and it kind of goes back to the Bible, of course. In Genesis, it says the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Well, think about it. We're getting all our knowledge from the phones now. Like, we just type in something, it tells us the answer. We repeat it as fact, or we go to that phone for all our answers. So that is the knowledge of good and evil, or the knowledge. Now, it is knowledge, technology. Okay, the phone is technology. Now, is it a coincidence that Apple is the most popular phone and the apple or the fruit that Eve took in the Bible that caused their eyes to be opened, to become like gods, to think they were like gods because they started seeing things, they recognized things that they were actually didn't have clothes on, and they were, nobody told them, they didn't know all this stuff, but like it was no big deal until someone made them aware of it. Well, now that you eat the fruit or the apple or whatever, you become more aware of things. You have more awareness, higher awareness and stuff, and you think you start building your own head up, and you start thinking you're important, and the knowledge keeps making you think you're important. And we figured this out. Well, man, we're figuring out everything. We're like little mini gods. Well, a lot of people think they are. They think they're basically like gods. That's what the Satanic Bible teaches. I've read that, which I want to reread, but and take my time with a little more. But it preaches and talks about how you are in control of everything. The knowledge, you have the power. You have the power to punch someone in the face if they punch you in the face, not turn the cheek and get a slap like Jesus said, but you use your power and your advantages, and you use any tactics you can to overcome other people in any situations. In any situation, that's what the Satanic Bible teaches. But anyway, this phone thing, it's out of control, guys. Everybody is in a mechanized technological trance, and they're being succumbed and overcome by these gadgets, the technological fog, the all the fog that goes around with all these frequencies and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and all these things have effects on us. They make us feel sick. They get into our bodies and physically affect them. Even like when they made like cell phones and stuff, when they designed things and stuff, apps and whatnot, and just like ads and different things and formats on a phone and a computer and stuff, they make it a certain way so it'll increase your pulse, it'll make you sweat, it'll make you it's almost like a drug. You have to get that phone, you have to look at that phone and check it again, and what's going on. So, and the sad part is like everybody knows what's going on in an instant. So that is a big thing when information travels quickly like that, and tech and knowledge travels quickly, it affects things quicker. Things erupt, people get mad, people react to things, people so like phones basically, they will become our downfall. We're going to be hooking up to our phones soon. They say it's because of people with disabilities. Soon you're going to be able to actually think of things and do things with your phone. You're not even going to have to like physically press the button, and they'll say it'll stop finger strain, it'll stop problems. You can do other things while you're thinking of it. You can multitask. It'll, like I said, it'll help the disabled people, and they'll be able to use the device or the phone, and it'll tell them all they need to know. So basically that's what's going on. And it's a big trance everybody's in. It's sad that everybody's like this, but this is reality. Technology changes people. It does a lot of things to people. So yeah, that's my message today. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. Everywhere you go, people are always on their phones. They're just rude, annoying, and stupid. So that's all there is to it. And man, I don't know. I just hope like people start like putting a stop to this, like places of business, places you work at, restaurants. It all should be stopped. You have your phone, use it outside. I don't want to watch you using your phone like some. I don't want to listen to your conversations walking through shopping and stuff. You have a lot of foreign people in the country now with immigration and stuff, illegal immigration and whatnot, and the people they're letting in, and they're always on their phones. Again, the phone is a pathway to make you think you're bigger or more important than you are. You're not really that important. It's just they gave you a phone to make you think you're important. That way they can keep you distracted, keep you occupied, carry out their plans to change the world and to make it like a new world order and everything. And while you're distracted on your phone or or watching a video, and everything's a video now, and like uh, it's just a society that is addicted to watching videos. That's what we've become. We don't read as much. We don't do a lot of things we used to do because, well, we just don't have to, and people are lazy and they want the easy way out. So anyway, I don't care. Phone is a phone. That's all there is to it. Use it wisely. Um, there's people out there that uh, find it rude, and like I don't know why it's like an arrogant thing to think that you can like walk around, play music on your phone, or or just like be talking all loud, very loud voices, and like or whatever you're doing. Like it's stupid, and you people are just stupid. So that's my message. Um, so anyway, I hope everybody's doing all right, and I'm doing fine. Can't complain. Staying busy, staying safe, still masking up when I need to in buildings and stuff because I can't afford to get sick, and that's just the way it is. And so I hope everybody's all right. Just stay strong, keep your head up, and wait for the next big things to happen, because with all these immigrants coming in, I'm sure there's going to be some more attacks and more things going on. And we'll find out on our little distracted phones what's going on, and we won't do anything about it. We'll just keep watching our phones and doing what they tell us to do like mindless robots. So that's just the way it is. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. This is Joe Santiago signing off. Try to love one another. Enjoy your life. Until next time, keep the faith and peace out.